The annual Quilt, Craft, and Sewing Festival is threading its way back to Phoenix this week, and it's a must-see for anyone who loves to create. From the latest tools and techniques to rows and rows of fabric, notions, and inspiration, this event has something for every skill level. And here to tell us all about it is Christina Dowdy, owner of Your Best Friend's Quilt Shop. Thank you so much for coming
here.
You're
welcome. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I have to say that Christina's from Idaho. She drove all the way from Idaho to come to this festival. So clearly this festival is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah.
And this is their 32nd annual event here in Phoenix.
Wow.
They put on all different quilt craft shows all over the United States. But this is their 32nd here.
And this has to be one of the biggest.
It is.
It is. We're talking over 350 vendors, Christina being one of them.
Yep.
I got to show off your talent because this is just beautiful. So what do we have here?
This is for anybody who loves to do count and cross stitch. This is all done by hand. So we sell patterns in our booth. We sell kits and everything on do count and cross stitch. And so if you want a project that like you can take on the airplane, take in a vehicle, you know, whatever, this is perfect for it.
I've always wanted to pick up quilting, but I don't know. It's just the time.
If I can teach two left-handed kids, I can teach any right-handed person.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sign me up.
Okay, girlfriend. Okay. So we have there'll be booths that will have like pillowcase kits. That is very beginner friendly. We actually do them and they're already pre-cut. There'll be table runners for people. There will be pre-cut quilts, matter of fact, on the front one over there.
How long does it take to make a quilt like that? I'm just wondering, because it looks so time consuming.
It's a very good amount of time.
Yeah.
I'm not the very good person to ask because I sew all the time. So my week could be like your month. Process.
My God. More like my year.
Oh, good girlfriend.
Okay, yes.
And then this is actually machine embroidery. So if they love to do machine embroidery, this is the place to come because there will be different machine embroidery products. I mean, there will be dealers there with sewing machines. You can even buy sewing machines, trim. So if you don't have one yet, you can get one and then come get a kit and we can hook you up.
Right. Well, and I'm trying to get my daughter into sewing too.
It's a great project to do with like a friend or a daughter. My daughter and I both sew.
Okay.
So,
And this festival, I mean, again, it's not just for you know experienced people like you. Like newbies
it's for anybody.
And novices. You know, can come and learn. There's demos, workshops.
There's demos and classes. As a matter of fact, the quilt on the right of us, I'm going to give a class on how to use your scraps with a ruler called straight out of line. And that's one of the quilts you can make with a ruler.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So one of the other things at the event, if you're not a person that sews, but you like to be crafty, there's a company called All About Blanks, and she has these DTF transfers, and you can put them on the shirts. Like
so it's
this
like an
hoodie.
iron-on.
Yeah, it's an iron-on. You can use your own home iron for it.
And this is your sweatshirt.
That's my sweatshirt. I wear it all the time.
Iron on.
Yeah.
You wear it all the time, and it holds up well during the washes.
Oh yeah, I've washed this hundreds of times.
So cute.
And the kitchen towels, you can use them.
Now that's a good gift.
It is. It's a great gift. So if you come to the craft sew event, you can go to the booth All About Blanks, and she will have tea towels and she'll have DTFs, and they will even press them right there on shirts for you.
Oh, good. Yeah,
and
I
everything.
Mess up.
Oh, no, you do it. You could do it.
And I can totally see my producer, Jamie, who is so crafty and talented, doing stuff like
it's a great gift. You give this to somebody, and they're like, oh my gosh, did you make it? And you're like,
and it's personal.
Yeah. The other cool thing I brought with me just to show is there is a company called Legit Kits, and they've actually been featured on Shark Tank. And they will be there, and they sell paper piecing. So it's more of a a technique that is more advanced, not a beginner. But they have a system where you're going to actually stitch on the paper, and the fabric would be on one side, you sew on the line, and then afterwards, and so you get really precise points and everything. So Legit Kits will be there, and they have fabric kits as well as just the patterns.
Yeah, that's a great way to develop your skills.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And then, you know, it's the 250th anniversary this year of the United States. And so we've put together this quilt, and just to represent that, but in the quilting industry, it's huge because you know, quilting is very personable and creative, but it also is like the heart. You know, every piece that we sew is a part of our heart.
Well, and it's you give so much time and care to it.
Yes.
So you really do give your heart to
Yep.
this.
And so the quilting industry has really come around the 250th anniversary as well, and have created so many different fabric lines to celebrate it.
I love that you're getting into, you know, America's birthday as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so don't forget the Quilt, Craft, and Sewing Festival. It's happening this Thursday, so earlier in the week, this Thursday through Saturday over at the Phoenix State Fairgrounds. For more info, and I saw discounted tickets, $3 off.
Yes, you get $3 off.
Yeah, go to quiltcraftsew.com. Christina, you are a joy and so
thank you
incredibly
so much.
talented. We appreciate this. So beautiful. All right, we'll be right back.